just observed.
What do you think it's gone?
It's hard to tell.
Well, surely Kathy's evidence must have done us some good.
We'll see.
Are you saying you think we've lost?
I'm saying that whatever happens, there's still hope. We have excellent grounds for an appeal.
That bad, eh?
It's as well to be prepared for the worst.
As long as Kim goes down with me, I think I can face anything.
Don't worry.
Now, are you sure you should be here, love?
No, but I couldn't stay away.
This is great, isn't it? If that's someone selling popcorn, it'd be better than the pictures.
Where's Kim?
Isn't she here?
Well, she was supposed to come in with you.
Well, she wasn't at the house. I thought she made her own way in.
That must be it. We'll give her a few minutes before we start to worry, shall we?
Where the hell is she?
It's only a few minutes. She'll be.
She would have phoned in. What do you reckon's going on, Zoe?
I've no idea, Betty.
Well, where's Kim then? I thought she normally come in with you.
She decided to make her own way in today.
Looks as though she's got lost then, doesn't it?
If you ask me, she's done a bunk.
No one did ask you, Butch.
No, she don't want to face the music, does she?
Don't be ridiculous.
It would certainly explain why she hasn't turned up.
She's innocent. What possible reason would she have to run away?
All stand!
Right.
Your Honour, might I have a word?
All right.
Your Honour, I'm afraid Mrs. Marchant has yet to arrive in court.
Do we know why this is?
At the present moment, no, Your Honour.
Your Honour, given the stage of the trial, there's every likelihood that she's jumped bail.
Or she just might be stuck in traffic.
Your Honour, may I suggest that this might be an appropriate moment to issue an entry warrant to her house?
Mr. Derbyshire?
Is that not a little drastic, Your Honour?
Detective Inspector Spaulding, would you step forward, please?
She's gone. Don't believe it. The bitch has done a runner.
What do you think they're talking about?
What to do about Kim not being here, I suppose.
We'll be putting out an APB, watching the ports and that. She won't get far.
Do you think she's really trying to make a run for it?
After your evidence, she's not going to sit around waiting to go to prison.
It can't be that easy, surely. She just decides to take off and gets away with everything.
She won't get past the Rosers at the airport.
Don't you worry, love. She may have done all the planning, but he's the one that hit you with the horse box, and he's not going anywhere.
Have you heard from Chris at all today?
No.
I've been trying to ring him and there's no reply.
And so?
Well, I just thought he would be here for this.
To be honest, it's not Chris's absence I'm worried about.
You don't think he could have run off with Kim, do you? That would be a turn up for the books.
What makes you think she's run off?
Well, I don't see her here. I'm going to go and call on him.
Silence in court.
In view of the continued absence of the co-defendant, whilst inquiries are made as to her whereabouts, this court will adjourn until 2 o'clock.
All stand.
We found her car at Home Farm, Your Honour, but there was no sign of Mrs. Marchant. We put out on all ports. She won't get out of the country now.
if she hasn't gone already.
Will you be looking for another adjournment, Mr. Derbyshire?
I'd be rather inclined to hear the verdicts on both defendants now, Your Honour.
Be sharp. Bring in the jury.
What the hell's going on?
I'm afraid it appears she's jumped bail.
I knew it. And why the hell was she granted bail in the first place? So what happens now?
We hear the verdicts in her absence.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Steve. Listen, she set the whole thing up and I'm sat here being stitched up while she gets away scot-free.
She won't get far.
She'll be in South America by now. She'll be spending my money while I rot in jail for her mistakes.
Don't panic. This could all work in your favour. You've played straight all along while she's looking guilty as sin. The judge will take this all into account.
Would the foreman of the jury please stand? Have you reached a verdict on which you are all agreed for all charges against the defendants?
We have.
To the charge of theft, do you find the defendant, Kim Marchant, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
To the charge of attempting to obtain money by deception, do you find the defendant, Kim Marchant, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
To the charge of attempted murder, do you find the defendant, Stephen Marchant, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Mrs. Glover, there's a telephone call for you. It's urgent. All stand!
Stand up, please, Mr. Marchant. As to the charges of theft and attempting to obtain money by deception, I have taken into account your guilty plea and your cooperation with the police, and I sentence you to 12 months for each charge. As to the more serious charge of attempted murder, I feel that I must make an example in such a case, and I'm sentencing you to 10 years. All sentences to run concurrently.
What? 10 years? You're mad. I didn't see her. I couldn't stop. There was nothing I could do.
Mr. Marchant, you are in contempt of court.
10 years? This isn't justice. Kim's the one to blame for this and she's getting away with it.
Take him down.
You've got the wrong person. Kim should be going to prison, not me. Get off. Find her. Find the bitch. Let me go. Let me find her.
Take him down.